small cafe latte. Thank you. Cheers. Good morning. It is a new week and I started it strong. I actually made it to the pool again this morning and I decided to treat myself with a post-swim coffee. So I just finished breakfast. I had oatmeal with chocolate protein powder, some milk and yogurt. So it looks like this week is down week. So the intensity and the duration of a lot of the workouts are on the lower end of the spectrum. So that way it gives my body some time to recover and prep for the next build. So this morning's swim was a technique focused swim and it was about 45 minutes long. So now I need to shower because I smell like chlorine, and then I'm gonna go into my 9 to 5 and gonna try and fit in some strength training later in the day. So I've got a pretty hectic day. I'm currently editing a few videos that I am behind on, so I got to do that. I also have to do a bunch of like adult life admin stuff, like re-enroll in our benefits because it's going to renew soon. So I have to write a bunch of to-dos in my planner, which is this book that I use. I actually find that writing things down helps a lot, and I decided to track my training through this as well. Like, it is filled with notes, reminders, and just overall like my reflection on training. I feel like this has helped me stay motivated and on top of everything, not just my training but life in general. So yeah, I gotta set up my week because I haven't done that yet, and then I have a nail appointment in a couple hours because if you are a runner you know that long nails are no bueno, so I need to get that done. Good morning. It is Tuesday and guess what, guys? I finally got a bike fit. I wanted to film this last night, but got home pretty late. The session took like 2.5 hours and I had to have dinner and then I passed out. So here we are. So the bike fit went really well. I'm not gonna lie, going into it, I was super nervous and apprehensive of how it was gonna go down. But the guy that I went to, Rob, he was super helpful, super approachable and knowledgeable about bikes, the bike part, just the bike industry overall. And what I loved about it was the fact that he wasn't upselling, because that's like the one thing I hate. It's like, oh, here's like the basic quote that you see on the website, and the next thing you know, it's like, well, you need to get this part and this part and that part. The good news is that I don't have to buy a lot of new components, thankfully. There were minimal changes, but had such a drastic impact on my form, which was great. So here's the before and after picture, so you can see like the form is quite different. The main thing was the seat post. It was still a bit short, and for my legs to generate more power, it needed to go higher. Unfortunately, we're past the max line, and once you go past that max line, then there's going to be a problem with like the force or center of gravity or something like that. I can't remember what he said, but because you're past that max line, then the seat post isn't stable. So I have to go to the Trek store and get a longer seat post to help with that. And then he did change the saddle a little bit, but it was by like 1 millimeter or like 2 millimeters or so. The other thing he did change was the stem, so he made that go lower, and then the handlebars, they were initially like parallel, and then he made them turn inwards, and he gave the analogy of like a push-up where you don't want your arms to go out, you want them in. So he changed that to help my arms go in more. And then I kid you not, once I went on the bike with all those adjustments, it was a lot better. I could tell my legs had more power. I felt more comfortable with my arms, because initially when I went on it for the initial assessment, he asked like, where do you feel most of your weight? Are you leaning on the handlebars or do you feel it more when you're sitting down? I'm like, I feel it more on the handlebars. He's like, yeah, you're not engaging your core at all. And so once he changed it, I actually felt like I was using my core, my legs were being used, and then it was a lot more comfortable on the upper body. So it was really good. I'm super excited to see what the difference is going to be like once I go on the bike. Unfortunately, I won't be able to ride my bike today, even though I am scheduled for a ride. Technically, I have a brick workout to do today, but the other option was to do a 40-minute easy run. So I'm going to fit that now before my 5 to 9. And then I do have a dentist appointment later today. So I got to go all the way downtown, which is a bit of a trek. So after that, I'm gonna go and take a spin class that's near there. So there's gonna be a little bit of a modification with my training plan, but at least we're getting the workouts in. Now that I'm running less than I used to, I have no idea what to wear these days. It's currently 5 degrees Celsius right now, and I'm wearing like a long sleeve, a jacket, probably overheating, but I totally forgot to put gloves on, so now my hands are really cold. But I did know what shoes I wanted to wear because they're currently my favorite on rotation. They're the Saucony Ride 17s, and oh my god, they're just so comfortable. They're currently my go-tos, and I use them as my daily trainer. The goal of this run is to keep in zone 2 the entire time, and I'm about halfway through and feeling good. I'm back from my 40-minute easy run, and overall it felt pretty good. I probably could have done without the jacket and maybe wear a vest instead, but it's okay. I pushed through it. So in the 40 minutes, I ran 6.16 kilometers at a 6:30 per kilometer pace, and that's my usual easy run zone 2 pace, and overall it felt good. I did feel a little like niggle on my hip flexor area, and it's probably because I didn't really activate my glutes properly, so I really need to stay on top of that. I'm currently doing a full body strength routine, so gotta work out the imbalances. Next circuit, core, 15-second rest. Don't forget to stay hydrated. It's such a beautiful day today. Sad that I have to go spend the day to go to the dentist, but at least we're gonna make a trip out of it. Oh my god, traumatized from that dentist appointment. I am finally back home after a long trip and somewhat traumatic, but I did manage to fit in a ride, and now I am just writing down my swim workout for tomorrow morning's swim session. I've been on a roll of going to the pool lately, so I want to continue on that momentum. So what I did was got all my stuff ready and put it just outside of my bedroom, so that way I don't have to worry about getting all my stuff ready in the morning. And now I got to finish editing this video that's gonna go up tomorrow. Hopefully I can get as much editing as I can because I gotta go to bed soon. Holy crap, today was a struggle. I got to the pool, I signed in, and I saw that the pool that I usually go to was packed. Like, I knew swim team trains there regularly, but it looked like they had all the lanes taken, and then the very end, it looked like there was a big group of people, and then somewhere along the lines it clicked that there was like a lifeguard course happening, and I'm like, oh, I guess I have to go to the other pool. So I went to the other pool, but mentally I could not get into it. Maybe it was because routine and I was just so used to the other pool, but this one I'm like, oh, it's too shallow, the lighting is off. I eventually got through it, and then I noticed the swim team was done, so I moved to the other pool and I felt so much better. And it's honestly days like today where I just have to adapt and roll with it because it could be like race day, so I just have to get used to it, practice it, and then hopefully I'll be able to do it when it comes to race day. The swim workout itself was long. It was a struggle, so much that I treated myself with some coffee because I don't think I can wait till I get home. I swam around like 2,800 meters, which actually was the longest that I've swam to date, so I'm pretty proud of myself. It is such a gorgeous day outside, thank goodness, because I am scheduled to do a progression run. Today's run is going to be 45 minutes long. It's going to start out at 15 minutes at easy running and then progress to 15 minutes running at my target race pace, and then I'm going to finish with 15 minutes running at a tempo pace, which is going to be faster than race pace, which is around 5:05 to 5:15. So hopefully this run goes well. Today I'm going to be running in the Saucony Kinvara Pros. This actually has carbon in it. Typically race shoes have carbon plate in them, but these ones were designed so that you could wear this on an everyday basis. I actually don't wear it on an everyday basis, but I am going to test them out and see how they are, so hopefully the run goes well. I'm also going to be wearing this hat that I love so much. I got it from Lululemon. It's my favorite because there's like this high hole for my ponytail because I do love a high pony. It's so windy. On to part 2 of the progression. last 15 minutes at tempo effort. That went really well. Actually, way better than I thought it was going to be. I decided to wear shorts because it was super sunny. I don't know if you can see it. Oh. I feel like I should have stuck to pants. It was pretty windy out and it got really chilly, or I should have worn some gloves. I always forget to wear gloves. This hat kept like going down and I couldn't see and I had to keep adjusting it. So this hat probably might retire soon, although I love it so much because of the ponytail, so it might just be an errands run hat. I was gonna do some core and stability, but me and my partner are going out later this evening with some friends. We're gonna do an escape room. We're like obsessed with escape rooms. So I'm just gonna fit in some mobility, have dinner, and then we're gonna go out and then probably fit in some strength tomorrow. Good morning. So it is 7 a.m. and I'm trying to get in my strength session before Keenan and I leave to go to Victoria. We've actually got some menu tasting to do for our wedding as well as cake tasting. I'm super excited, but that means I gotta fit in my workouts this morning. I'm also scheduled for a ride, but I think I have to push that to tomorrow. I was gonna do it after this workout, but Keenan is gonna be using the bike trainer, so I won't be able to use it after him because we just won't have time. And I hate rushing through things, so I'm just gonna push it to tomorrow, peace of mind, and just do strength today. He's my biggest fan. On the big screen with a fireplace on.
Yeah, I needed a cozy setting to watch your vlog. No, I did mobility.
So Keen ended up not going on the bike, so I'm actually gonna quickly set up my bike, have some breakfast, and then fit in my 50-minute ride. Hopefully I can fit it in. I'm like also super excited to try this bike because it has been fitted to my body, so I can't wait to see the difference. Did you turn on your out of office? Oh, I totally forgot. We're taking the day off from work and I totally forgot to turn on my out of office alert, so I gotta make sure I do that so people don't bother me. Okay, vacation alert done. Today's ride was 51 minutes and it was mostly easy except for the interval part, which was 3 times 10 minutes at zone 3 and then a 2-minute rest. And so now I'm just finishing my cool down. The bike fit was great. There's no pain, but because I've been riding on a different fit for a couple months now, I guess my body has adapted. So now with the new fit, it's working different muscles and they're like, what the heck is going on? So I need to adapt to this new fit and hopefully the ride will feel easier as I progress. We are in Victoria Island. Funnily enough, our 70.3 Ironman race is actually also in Victoria. So we decided to take a pit stop at the lake that we're going to be swimming in. It looks a lot bigger than I imagined it to be. And then over here behind me is going to be the trail that we're going to be running in, I think.
So it runs around this?
Yeah,
loop?
I think so.
Oh, that's nice.
This is the lake.
This is calm.
We're going to be swimming out and back.
Or you don't want to take a quick dip? See what it's like?
No thanks. I'll wait until it gets warmer.
Fuel up on all the food and tasting and the wine and then let's do it.
Oh my gosh, so yesterday was such a long day. Keenan and I got home super late last night and we are huge advocates of sleep for performance. So rather than trying to force myself to wake up early and get a workout done. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna sleep in because I need my body to recover. Today I am prioritizing all my life admin stuff. I finally did some tax stuff. I did some insurance benefit stuff for work. I don't know if you can see the rack behind me, but I started to do some laundry because the clothes are piling up, so I got that started. And then I'm hoping to do a swim later today. I know when I push things out, especially swimming, I tend to not do it, but I've been on a roll lately and I've actually been enjoying swimming, so I'm hoping I can get that done early this afternoon or later in the evening. So I'll see what the schedule is like because I have to talk to Keen and see what his training is like and whether or not he needs the car.
Oh my god, so we made it to the pool for the third time this week. It helped that my accountability partner is here. I'm surprised we made it on a Friday night, and since we finished our workout, we thought we'd have some fun. We're gonna play with our fins and do butterflies. I'm ready to be Michael Phelps. See how fast I can do it with this one. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. This was today's workout, done and dusted.
So we have a brick workout today. I am scheduled to do an hour and 20 minutes easy bike ride, and then right after do a 20-minute brick run. I wanted to go bike outside because it's actually a nice day, but my seat post is still quite unstable. It's only really supported with some tape, and I'm kind of worried that something might happen if I go out, so I'm gonna wait until I get the proper seat post and then go outside. I do have some fuel with me. My plan said to try and aim around 344 calories per hour, so I got a loaded peanut butter and banana sandwich along with the banana that's left over, and then hopefully that'll sustain me for about an hour and 20 minutes. 1 hour and 20 on the bike, done and dusted, time to go onto the run. First 5 minutes of this brick run, it's gonna be at race pace. So that concludes Saturday's workouts. I'm so happy. I'm like 100% so far. I just got one more workout tomorrow, which is gonna be a 3K time trial. Today felt really good. Bike was slow, but the run felt really good, super strong. So yeah, I'm excited to see what my 3K is gonna be like tomorrow. I was stressing because my car was low on battery and I could not find this parking lot that had charging, and I was just like looping around the area. Anyways, I finally made my way. I got the car charged and now I'm gonna get ready. I am actually downtown. Today's the first half marathon here in Vancouver, and I've got some friends who are running it, so I'm gonna be cheering them on. I'm meeting up with them in about 15 minutes, so I'm gonna put on some shoes. We're gonna meet up, take some photos, and then I'm gonna see them off, and then I'm gonna fit in my 50-minute run that includes a 3K time trial. So hopefully I can get that over and done with. After my 3K time trial, I'm just running the remainder of that time as a cool down. So while I do that, I'm just gonna be going up and down the course to look for my friends. So yeah, I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone here, but oh my goodness, the weather is not looking so great. Hopefully the rain lightens up, but we'll see. It's Vancouver after all. Time to do my 3K time trial. 3Ks. Oh my god. A 3K time trial in the wind and the rain with no music is so freaking brutal. Of course, typical me started off way too hot. I should have been a little bit more conservative so that I had enough juice to push towards the end. Now I've got 30 minutes of easy running, and I'm gonna go back to the course and cheer on my friends. I am back home, showered, and finally dry. I'm now updating my run pace on the Motive app. And guys, I ended this week strong because this week's workouts completed at 100%. finally. Like, I did everything prescribed. I stayed on top of my strength and my mobility. So I think the one thing I need to work on is my nutrition, just making sure that I'm fueling enough, especially now that we're entering a new build. I got to make sure I am on top of the fueling when these workouts are starting to get longer and more intense. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And if you're new here, I do have a series for my 70.3 Ironman journey, so don't forget to check that out. And yeah, just like that, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.